in these clips right here, you're going to see how mocking Stinky, and there is a shit ton of things to mock him about, right? Everywhere, from his cankles all the way to the fact that he's an idiot and everything in between. You can mock him, and that's what you have to do to some fucking idiot dictator wannabe. You can't give him an inch or he's going to take a mile. And how his ignorant fools respond to mockery is hilarious. We had South Park recently did a skit where it was hilarious, and he lost his shit. He lost his shit. He can't figure out how, if he's going to sue him or what to do. You know, because here's the thing. They bluster, oh, I'm going to sue you for this, I'm going to sue you for that. But then when it comes down to discovery in the lawsuit, when you make fun of something that has to do with him or the fact that, you know, he's on the Epstein files, and, you know, if you say anything, he's going to come after you and sue you. Fuck it. They always shit themselves when it comes to, okay, let's go to court, let's do it. Because discovery is something that he doesn't want to have exposed. You know? This guy, every day, if you think about it, every day, right? More and more and more comes out about how close he was to Epstein when it comes to this whole child ring thing, man. You know? I'm telling you, he was his right-hand man. And it's disgusting. So what they do, and it's so transparent what they do, they're trying to change the subject, trying to change the narrative, but it's not going away. I mean, does Maga draw a line at, you know, child abuse? I don't know. You know, think about it. Have you heard have you heard anything from Patel lately? No. Have you heard anything from Bongino lately? No. I'll tell you why. It's because they have seen him perving with little girls. That's right. And they don't know what to do now. Because before the election, they're like, man, you know, the FBI has all these files, and Trump's going to turn them over on day one, and it's the deep state burying them. But now they have become the deep state, if that's their theory. They are now the deep state trying to bury this. Why don't they just show the gigabytes? Why don't they? Yeah. You know? And hang these motherfuckers, you know? Because Stinky is the number one gigabyte. That's right. You know? So we got to stay on this. Right? And remember, mockery destroys fascism. Remember that. Because giving these people an ounce of respect, just an ounce, is promoting fascism. That's what it is. So what you do, you don't give them that ounce of respect. None. You don't give them a win. Nope. Everything is dirt. He's a pedo. Fuck you. That's it. And what you're doing is a joke. And make fun of it. People are starting to come around. This was my angle from the beginning. And if you notice, Governor Newsom, I think he's going to make a run for president, you know. And what he's doing now is immediately after this guy posts some stupid shit on his Truth Central about him looking strong or something like that. Newsom fires back with, he calls him President Cankles. You're getting there. You're getting there. Me personally, I'd call him Cankles McPedo. Because, challenge him. You challenge him. You challenge him. Yeah, Cankles McPedo. What do you mean by pedo? Yeah, you're on those files. What about this picture? What about this picture? What about this picture? What about the fact that Michael Wolff said, right, that he saw pictures of you with naked girls, little girls, topless, dude? Bro, yeah, Ain't gonna say shit. Just call him Cankles McPedo and don't change the narrative. It's working. It's working. It's working. What you want to have, right? What you want to have, now that you have this particular bull by the horns, what you want to have is get him thinking, right? That every time he walks into a room, everybody's looking at him like he's a pedo, like he's the pedo that he is. Not like he's a pedo, like the pedo that he is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Freak the motherfucker out. Let him go to his grave thinking that everybody thought of him as a pedo. That's right. That's right. So, anyway, I have these clips, right, where one of his bootlickers, ain't a guy named Tim Pool or something like that. He's a fucking 25-year-old that wears a ski cap indoors, okay? Because he's bald and he's just afraid to admit it. Well, I mean, that's how fragile and pathetic these motherfuckers are, right? So I got one of him. I got a clip of him trying to put down, or say that the South Park episode where they show Stinky running in the desert, and at least South Park. Look, at least South Park put some underwears on him, But the fact of the matter is, this dude wears diapers, bro. Yeah, And they probably couldn't do it because maybe they're going to be sued or something like that. They would have been sued, But this guy tries to trash that episode saying it was boring and it was bad. Motherfucker, you wish that you had a $1.5 billion contract to make cartoons and shit, you fucking idiot. So what do? They try to clean it up, saying it was boring, and they cry Maga tears. Now, you struck a nerve. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You have struck a nerve, and it makes them flail. It makes them look weak. It makes them look pathetic. So anyway, remember, like, share, subscribe. And if you want a nice shirt or something like that, go to monkeymegamorons.com and check these things out. Roll it. This is how you deal with Stinky. Mocking and ridiculing this idiot because he deserves it. Roll it!
Okay. Mr. President, sir, the Prime Minister of Canada is here to see you.
Mr. President, why are you placing these new tariffs on Canada?
Continue!
Are you some kind of dictator from the Middle East?
A dictator from the Middle East? Relax, guy. I'm just your average Joe. Take a rest.
The people of Canada will not be devalued like this.
Come on. You don't want me to bomb you like I did Iraq.
I thought you just bombed Iran.
What the hell's the difference? Relax, guy.
Right now.
What the fuck is this, brother?
This is the painting you asked for, sir.
Where's my dick so small?
But that's the size it is in the photo.
Get this guy out of here! I'm gonna sue you! I'm gonna sue both of you! Nobody makes fun of me and gets away with it! Hey, Susan!
Don't want to right now.
What? Hey, relax! Come on, Zane, I've been working hard all day!
You haven't been working. You've been doing your stupid memes and just fucking around.
Give me the again! Come on, Satan! No, you... Fucking...
I can't even see anything.
I'll fucking sue you!
God, fuck you!
Come on, Satan, don't be like that!
Get a load of this fucking Russian asset right-wing douchebag. I think his name is Tim Pool, right? Okay, all right. Motherfucker's like 22 years old. He's bald, so he wears a goddamn ski cap indoors because he's got such an inferior complex, and he's such a fragile ego. Listen to these fucking MAGA tears when they talk about South Park. The trailer I just fucking put has... The trailer I just put has fucking 6.1 million views. Listen to this, MAGA tears.
It's a new episode. The creators scored $1.5 billion in a deal with Paramount.
Yeah, and how much you score with Russia, you fucking plant?
The episode that came out and is trending is about Donald Trump. To which
That's right. That's right. The fact that he's a fat slob with a little pee-pee.
Newsweek says South Park eviscerates Donald Trump after
They sure did.
Paramount gives them $1.5 billion, and it was terrible. Watch the episode. It is a miserably bad episode.
Boy, you hurt your feelings.
Guys, holy crap. The jokes are 10 years old.
Nope. No, they're not. You just watched them.
I'm not kidding. I like South Park.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
They did fantastic when they were making fun of wokeness.
You see, you know what your problem is? Your hair grows down, right? Instead of up. Motherfucker, you got more hair in your ears than on the top of your head, Baldy.
Easy principle. The problem with even how they mocked wokeness, however, was that it's just straight on the nose saying, hey, remember... So they got this latest episode where Donald Trump is the president, and the joke is basically that he's fat. Tiny wiener. That's it.
No,
They don't actually...
No. Baldy with a ski cap.
It's kind of weird. They had that episode where Stan, one of the characters' parents, are going to get divorced. And it was, I guess it was like a facsimile of the debate between...
This is a moron. Wah! Wah!
Trey over whether they wanted to continue doing South Park, and it was very obvious they did not. But it's a strong IP that makes money, so they decided to keep doing it anyway. And that's just, it feels like the horse is dead, it's beaten to death. And
Nope. No, bro, the horse is beaten to death. They just signed a $1.5 billion deal. yelling.
Dragging it down the road. So they came back with these specials. Some of them were really weird, like a decade after Occupy Wall Street. They did an Occupy Wall Street episode. It was like, guys, are you out of ideas?
Bro, you're 25 years old and somebody, some skank married you, right? I don't know how. But I wonder if you have relations with the hat on.
And now they're doing this. And let me tell you, guys,
Back and forth.
Donald Trump is Saddam Hussein. Not funny. They're not playing at Trump. This is what the left does.
You're pathetic.
Okay? And I think
he's the left.
it's
They're the
funny
left.
because I don't know.
What left? What left? Those people make fun of Obama, Biden, and Clinton. You idiot.
You could include Matt and Trey.
I think they should do? They should do What About You and that ridiculous ski cap that you wear indoors. You're a joke.
You just ate the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
No, you didn't watch the episode. It was about they were going to be sued, and at the end, the emperor ends up with no clothes, just naked, because of his idiot insecurities. But of course, all you watched was your God get fucking dressed down, literally.
Problem with even how they mocked wokeness, however, was that it's just straight
Nobody gives a shit.
on the nose saying, hey, remember thing? So they got this latest episode where Donald Trump is the president, and the joke is basically that he's fat, has a tiny wiener. That's it.
Nope. You didn't watch the whole episode, did you? You fucking flea bag.
They don't actually get into anything.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. But you didn't watch the episode.
I gotta be honest, guys. If you
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.